Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon, but oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires, much like a stepdame or a dowager long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love, doing thee injuries. What? I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy meet thee, sis, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegea. What's the news with thee?
Full vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia! My noble lord, stand forth, Demetrius. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and hath interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice, verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy. With bracelets of thy hair, rings, gods, necks, conceits, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messengers of strong prevailment, and unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou felched my daughter's heart. Turn her obedience, which is due me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious Duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I demand the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you your mother must be as a god, one whom composed your beauties, yea, one to whom you are but as a form in wax, by her imprinted and within her power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your mother's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my mother look but with my eyes.
Rather, with your eyes must with her judgment look.
I too entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to assure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth, examine well your blood. Whether, if you yield not to your mother's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun. For I, to be in a shady cloister mute, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold fruitless moon. But earthlier happy is the rose distilled than that which, withering on the virgin thorn, grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, or I will my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, either prepare to die for disobedience to your mother's will, or else to wed Demetrius as she would, or on Diana's altar to protest for I austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy praise title to my certain right.
Demetrius, you have her mother's love, as me have Hermia's. Do you marry her?
Oh, scornful Lysander, truly hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my right to her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well as derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes of equal rank, if not with advantage, over Demetrius's. And what's more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Shall a man not prosecute his right? Demetrius, all about to his head, made love to Nader's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and what Demetrius meant to have spoke thereof, but being overfull of self-affairs, my mind is illusioned. But Demetrius, come, and come, Aegea, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your mother's will. Else the law of Athens yields you up to death or to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta. What cheer, my love?
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
The like for want of rain, which I could well retain them from the tempest of my eyes.
I mean, for aught that I could ever read, ever hear by tale or by history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
If, then, true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross is due to love as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, or fancy's followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt of great revenue. From Athens remote is her house 7 leagues, and she sees me as her only son. There, I shall marry thee, and from that place that sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth from thy mother's house tomorrow night, and there, in the wood, leave without the town. I'll stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by all the vows which ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke, in that same place which thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Oh, look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair! Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue's sweet air more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear. When wheat is green, when hawthorn thoughts appear, sickness is catching. Oh, were favor so, yours would I catch. Fair Hermia, ere I go, my ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye, my tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Were the world mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I give to me to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will ply this place.
Helena, to you our minds will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decked with liquid pearl the bladed grass, a time that true lover's flight doth still conceal, through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the wood, where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee by Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight from lover's food till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my love. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity. Love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but the mind. And therefore is winged Cupid painted blind, as waggish boys in game themselves forswear. So the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed out oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail meet from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Venge the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
You would best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is a scroll with every man's name, which is thought fit to all ages to play a pot interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on. Then read the name of the actors and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and the most cruel Pyramus Thisbe.
Oh, a very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready, name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus?
A lover.
Or a tyrant?
A lover who kills himself most the love for love.
I will have some tears of the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. To the rest. If my chief humor is to play a tyrant, I can play Hercules rarely, or a part to tear a cat in, to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phyllis Tar shall shine from far to make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now name the rest of your players.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Francis Flute, must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, nay, let me not play a woman. I have a beard. Come in.
Oh, that is all one. You shall play in the mass. You shall speak as slowly as you will.
And I may hide my face. Oh, let me play Thisbe too. And I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe.
Ah, Pyramus dear, my love the dear lady dear.
No, with my Pyramus.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Let's play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snugly Joy, the lion's part. And here, I hope, is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray do if it be given me, for I am slow study.
And you shall do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
I may play the lion too. I will roar you. That will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar you. Then the Duke will say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And you would do it too terrible. For you would frighten the Duchess and ladies, and you would make them shriek. And that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son.
I I grant you, friends, that if we should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice, and I will, you as twirly sucking dove, I will roar you twirly nightingale. Roar.
No, no. You must play Pyramus. For Pyramus is a proper man. A sweet-faced man, as one shall see in a summer's day. A most gentlemanlike man. No, no. You must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard do I best to play it in?
Why, what you will.
I will discharge it in either your straw-colored beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple and gray beard, your French crown-colored beard, the perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all. So you shall play barefaced. But masters, here are your parts. I implore you, I desire you, and entreat you, con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town. There, by moonlight, we shall rehearse. For if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I shall draw a bill of properties as such as our play was. I beg you, fail me not.
Oh, no.
No.
Never.
No.
There we will rehearse, and we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect, adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough! Hold! Or cut both strings!
How now, spirit? Whither wander you? Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere. And I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall her pensioners be, in their gold coats spots you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors, in those freckles live their saviors. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lob of spirits, I'll be gone. The queen and all her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. Though she never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have that child night in his train to trace the forest wild. But she, perforce, withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do square that all their else for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he that frights the maidens of the villagery? Those that hobgoblin call you and sweet Puck. You do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest all right. I am that merry wanderer of the night. Oh, I jest Oberon and make him smile, and I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal. And sometimes lurk I in a gossip's bowl, in the very likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her wither do outpour the ale. Oh, the wisest aunt telling the saddest tale. Sometimes for a 3-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip I for a bum. Down topples she. But room fairy, here comes Oberon.
And hear my mistress.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon? Very skippence. I have forsworn his bedding company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland and in the shape of corn, sat all day playing on pipes of corn and verse love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here? come from the farthest step of India, but that, forsooth, the bounty Amazon, your buckskin mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded. And you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing that I know thy love to Theseus? Didst thou not lead him through the glittering diet from Perigenia, whom he ravished, and made him with fair Eglise break his faith with Ariadne and Antiope?
These are the forges of jealousy. Never since the midsummer spring that we on hill and dale, forest or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or in the beached margin of the sea, to dance our wings to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land have every pelting river made so proud that they overborne their continents. Therefore the moon, the governess of the floods, pale in her anger, washes all air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this tense temperature we see the seasons alter. The spring, the summer, childing autumn, angry winter change their wonted liveries. And the maize rolled by their increase now knows not which is which. And the same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and their original.
Do you amend it then? For it lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child from me. His mother was a votaress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders of the flood. And we have laughed to see the sails conceive and grow before with the wanton wind, which she, with pretty and with swimming gait following. Her womb, then rich with my young squire would imitate, and sail upon the land, as from a voyage rich with merchandise. But she being mortal, that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy? For her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance him around and see our midnight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I'll spare your hearts.
Give me the boy, and now go with me.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. There is a way. We shall try downright by longer stay.
Well, then go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle pocket, come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory, heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath, that the rude sea grew still with her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid all armed, and a certain aim he took at a fair vessel thrown by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. But I saw Cupid's fiery shaft quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon, and it fell upon a little western flower. Before milk white, now purple with love's wound, fetch me that flower. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make man or woman madly dote on the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that herb, and be thou here again, ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eye. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And there I take this herb from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb. I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen into this wood, and here am I, and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia, and skip thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you, I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, do I love you the more?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
I'll run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies and death beholds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin. The mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger. Bootless speed when cowardice pursues and valor flies.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. Or, if thou follow me, do not believe but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
Fie, Demetrius. Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Ah, there it is.
I pray thee give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. I'll streak this within her eye, and fill her full of hateful fantasies. But take thou some, and seek through this grove a sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know him by the Athenian garments he hath on. Affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now around one of Mary's song. Then, for the third part of a minute hence, some kill painters in the musk rose buds. Some war with your mice with a leather rings to make my small elves curse. And some keep back that clamorous howl that nightly hoots and wonders at our pointed ears. Sing me now to sleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
You softest snakes with double or needed dogs be not seen. Roots and blind worms do no wrong, come not near our very queen. Fill well with melody, singing our sweet lullaby, Weaving spiders come not here, and to all they stingers people lack of clothes not here, or more stand through no offense. Fill my with melody, singing our sweet lullaby.
Hence, away, now all is well. One aloof, scared sentinel.
thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take, love and language for his sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear, hard or boar with bristled hair, in thy eye that shall appear, when thou wakest it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
My love think of wandering in the wood, and to speak troth I have forgotten our way. We'll rest us here if you think it all right, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
Well, one turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and a single trove.
Nay, good Lysander. For my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love has its meaning within love's conference. What I mean is that my heart unto yours is knit, so that with a single heart, we can make of it two bosoms interchained with a single oath, so that with two bosoms and a single trove.
Lysander riddles very prettily, but gentle friend in love and courtesy lie further off. In human modesty, such separation as may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid, so far be distant. And good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er altered till thy sweet life's end.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I, and so end life when I end loyalty. Here is my bed. Please give thee all this rest.
With half that wish the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Knight and Simon too is here. Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he my master sent to spy to the Athenian maid. And hear the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she dares not lie near this lack of love, this kill courtesy, churl. On thine eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thine eyelid. So awake when I am gone. Rise now to Oberon.
Stay! Wilt thou kill me, sweet Demetrius?
I charge thee, hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Day! On thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fine chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so mine eyes are oftener watched than hers. What wicked and dissembling glass of mine made me to compare with Hermia's fiery eye? Who is here? Lysander on the ground, dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
Run through fire, I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena! Oh, nature shows art, that through thy bosom I see thy heart. Oh, where's Demetrius? How fitting a word is that vile name that shall perish upon my sword.
Say not so, Lysander, say not so. What though we love your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? Ah, I do repent of the tedious minutes with her I have spent. Not Hermia, it's Helena. I love. Who would not exchange a raven for a dove? Man is by his reason swayed, and reason states, you are the worthier maid.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man? That I did never, nor never can, deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye. You must love my insufficiency. The troth you do me wrong, good sooth you do. And such disdainful manner me to woo. Perforce, I must confess, I thought you lorded more true gentlemen. one man refused, should of another therefore be accused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, lie thou there and never come Lysander near. And all my powers, address your love and might to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Help me! Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from thy breast. Oh, ay me. For pity, what a dream was here. Look, Lysander, how would you quake with fear? Methought a serpent to eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What, removed? Lysander? Lord? What, out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word? Alack, where are you? Speak! And if you hear, speak of all loves! I swoon almost in fear! No? Then I well perceive you all not nigh. Either death or you all find immediately.
Are we all met?
Here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, and we shall do it in action as we do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What say you, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Liar, lock, and upon a spear. I believe we should leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will take them out of fear.
We shall have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, let it be written 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the mind? I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you also consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wild fowl than your lion living. And we all go to it.
So therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Hey, you must name his name and have him speak, saying thus or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, entreat not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, I am no such thing. I am a man as other men are, and tell them that he is snug, the joiner.
Well, it shall be so. But there are 2 hard things. That is to bring moonlight into the chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe, as the story says, meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar, look at the almanac, find out moonshine, find out moonshine.
It does shine that night.
What do you mean like the casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in the casement?
Or else one can come in with a bush of thorn and lanthorn and say he comes to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine. There is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. For Pyramus of Thisbe, says the story, talk through a chink in the wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Oh. Some man or other must represent wall. Let him have some plaster or some rough cast or some loam about him to signify wall. the cranny, Pyramus and Thisbe may whisper.
Well, if that be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, when you finish your speech, enter into that break. And every man according to his cue.
What heaven house but let me smother here? It is the cradle of our fairy queen. What? A title?
I'll be an auditor, and after 2 grabs, I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors! Odors!
Odor. Orders. Savor sweet. But hark, I see a voice. Stay but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
Must I speak now?
Mary, must you? You must answer to Pyramus. Yeah.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most frisky juvenile, and eke most lovely Jew, as true as horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus, man! Why, you must not speak that yet. That you speak to Pyramus. You speak all your cue at once, pause and all. Pyramus, enter! Your cue is past. It is never tire.
As true as horse that yet would never tire.
If my affair kiss thee, I were only thine. Why does he run away?
Bless me, Father! Bless me!
Oh, I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To frighten me if they could. Well, I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down, and I will sing. For they will hear I'm not free. The owls are cocked so black of hue, with orange tawny bill. The thrust of his note so true. The ring was but a wail.
What angel awaits me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plains on cuckoo gray, the note fully man doth bark, and dare not answer nay.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. My ear is much enamored of thy note. So is my eye enthralled to thy shape. Like that virtue's force before stop move me on the first thing you to say, to swear. I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. Yet to say the truth, love and reason keep them company together nowadays. Nay, the more the honest neighbors pity them that do not make them friends. I get gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither, but if I had good enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I'm the spirit of no common rate, and the summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness, so that thou like an airy spirit shall grow. Peas, blossom, cobweb, moth, mustard seed, ready!
And I, where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Handle his walks and humble his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honeybags steal from the honeybees, and the light tappers crop their waxen thighs, and to light them at the fiery glow in his eyes. And pluck the wings from the painted butterflies, and fan the moonbeams on his sleeping eyes. Oh, not to him else. Do him courtesies.
gracious mercy, Hartley, I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Good mistress Cobweb, if I should cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. I desire your more acquaintance, good mistress. And your name, good mistress?
Peace Blossom.
Good mistress Peas Blossom. Commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and Master Peascod, your father. I desire you more acquaintance, good mistress. And I desire your name, your worship?
Mustard seed.
Good mistress Mustard Seed. I know your patience well. That same giant-like ox beef hath devoured many a gentleman of your house. I promise you, your kindred had made my eyes water. Here now, I desire you more acquaintance.
Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. Then move me thinks with a watery eye, and when she weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Oh, I have my love's tongue. Bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awake. Then what it was that next came in her eye, that she must dote on in extremity. Come now, mad spirit, what night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress with a monster is in love! Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon Athenia's stall, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day, for the shallowest thick skin of the barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport for circusy, and into the break, when I at him to disadvantage take, and as his no life fixed on his head, anon his peace must be answered, and forth my mimic comes, when they him spy, as wild geese that creeping foul ire, rusticated chest, minion sort, rising and cawing at the gun's report, sever themselves and madly sweep the sky, so out of sight, away his fellows fly. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there, when in that moment, so it came to pass, to tongue you wait, and straightway loved an ass.
This falls better than I could devise. But hast thou latched the Athenian's eyes as I bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian lady by his side. Then when he waked, of course she must be eyed.
Stand aside, this is that same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. Thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being warm, shoes in blood, plunged in the deep, and killed me too. Son so true unto the day is he to me. I have stolen away from sleeping Hermia. It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I. Pierce through the heart with your stern cruelty, yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius. Wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men. Oh, once, tell true even for my sake. Durst thou have looked upon him being awake, and hast thou killed him sleeping?
You spin your passion on a misprized mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege. Never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce fame. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain. Sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow, for debts that bankrupt sleep doth sorrow owe, which now in some slight measure it will pay. If for his tender here, I'll make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love sight. About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou fine. All fancy sick she is and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, flicker the air with a tar of bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When he wakes, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth, Mr. Finey, leading for a lover's fee. Shall we the fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand close, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Well, then we'll two at once for one. This must needs be sport alone. And those things do best please me that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should pull in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I do vow, I weep. And thou so born of the nativity, all truth appears.
You do advance your cunning more and more when truth kills truth. Oh, devilish holy fray! These foes are Hermia's. Will you give her over?
I had no judgment with her, I swore.
Nor none in my mind to know you give her over.
Demetrius loves her and he loves not you. Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is money, oh how bright would show thy lips, those kissing cherries do tempting grow.
Spite! Oh hell! I see you all are ripped to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and super praise my parts, when I am sure you hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals in love, Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise, to conjure up tears in a poor maid's eyes with your derision.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know, I know, and here, in all goodwill, in all my heart, to me, of Hermia's love, I do depart. And to yours of Helena, to me bequeath my dear hold it to my neck.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will not. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her but as guest wife sojourned, and now to Helen is it home returned. Helen, it is not so. Despair is not the faith thou dost not know. Lest to my peril, thou abide here. Look, where thy love comes, yonder is thy here.
Dark night, but from the eye his function takes the year, more quick of apprehension makes. Wherein a dumb and pair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found in my ear. I thank it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou beat me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love to press Lysander from my side?
Why seekest thou me? Cannot this make thee know that the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so? Mwah.
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Oh, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have been joined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this celebration? Will you wrench our ancient love asunder to join with men and scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly. her he hates. And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul, and tender me forsooth affection, by your setting on, by your consent?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persevere, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back. Wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare you well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
No, no, stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn yourself.
If she cannot treat, I can compel. Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helena, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee to prove him false, that is, I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
Then withdraw! Ha! And prove it too!
Quick! Come.
Lysander, where'd you tense all this?
Hang off! Thou cat! Thou bird! Hang loose, or I'll shake thee from thee like a serpent.
Why have you grown so rude? What changes this, sweet love?
Thy love. Out. Tawny torture. Out. Out. Loathed medicine. Hated potion. Hence!
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hit her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Although I do hate her, I will not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me, why then, you have left me, oh, the gods forbid, in earnest, shall I say?
I by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Be certain, nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee, and love, Helena.
Oh, me! You, juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love! What? Have you come during the night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height. Are you grown so high in his esteem? Because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak. How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
I agree. Will you love me, gentlemen? Let her not harm me. I am never cursed. I have no gift at all in shrewishness. I am a right maid for my cowardice. Oh, let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower! Hark again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I never more did love you, Hermia. Did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you? Save that, in love unto Demetrius, told him of yourself into this wood. He followed you, for love I followed him. But he hath chid me hence, and now to Athens will I bear my folly back, and follow you no further.
Why, get thee gone! Who is that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What? With Lysander?
With Demetrius!
Oh, stay calm, gentle Helena, she shall not harm thee.
No, sir, she shall not let you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is scheme and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little, again. Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her!
Get you gone, you dwarf! You hindering bit of knotgrass maid! You bead! Acorn! You are too officious in her behalf that scorns her services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena. Take not her part. Or, if thou dost intend, there was so little she'll open up to her, thou shalt abide it. Now she holds me not. Now come, if thou darest, to prove whose right, of thine or mine, is most in help. Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee cheek, by Jove.
You, mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you, I, nor longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed, and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence! Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garment he hath on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And so far my glad and sword and sword. This is no jailing I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hie therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way. Like unto Lysander, frame thy tongue, and stir Demetrius with bitter wrong. Sometimes rail thou like Demetrius. And look thou lead them thus, till death o'er their brows counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Take this herb, crush it in Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property, to remove from thence all error from his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wanton sight. Then, when he awaken, the lovers back to Athens shall wend, and whose league till date with death shall never end. While in this affair thee I do employ, I'll back to my queen, beggar Indian boy. Then I will from charmed eye from monsters view release, and all things shall be peace.
Oh, my fair lord, this must be done with haste, for nights with dragons cut the clouds full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, at whose approach ghosts wandering here and there, troop on the churchyards. Oh, damn spirits all and crossways and floods of burial, already to their wormy beds are gone, for fearless day should look their shames upon, for they willfully themselves exile from light, and must for I consort with black-browed night.
But we are spirits of another sort. I with the morning flood have oft made sport, and the foresters the groves may tread, even to the eastern gate all fiery red, opening on Neptune with fair blessed beams, turned to yellow gold his salt green streams. But notwithstanding haste, make no delay, we may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared and feared in town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Yeah! Where art thou now, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will bid thee straight.
Follow me then to play the ground.
Lysander, speak again. Thou run away, thou coward. Art thou fled? Speak. In some bush? Where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward! Art thou bragging to the stars? Telling the bushes that thou lookest for wars and wilt not come? Come, recreant. Come, thou child. I'll whip thee with a rod. Use defile until the sworn of thee.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll train a man from here.
still dares me on. I come where he calls, but then he is gone. Ah, this villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster he fly. And follow him and I a dark and even way. And here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day, pull up but once. I see thy grey light. I'll find Demetrius in. Revenge this spite.
Ho, 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 coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide me, if thou darest. For well I wot thou runs before me, shifting every place. Darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither! I'm here.
Naked! Thou mockst me. Thou shalt bide this year. If ever I thy face my daylight steady. Now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me. To measure out my length on this cold bed, by day's approach look to be visited.
Oh, weary night. Oh, long and tedious night. Abate thy hour, shine comforts from the east. That I may back to Athens by daylight from these that my poor company detest. And sleep, that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but 3. Come one more. 2 of both kinds makes a 4.
Oh, here she comes, cursed and sad.
Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedappled with the dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go, my legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heaven's shield lies under if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, a remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye, and the country proverb known, that every man should take his own, and your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses and thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Where's Mistress Cobweb?
Ready.
Good Mistress Cobweb, get you your weapons in hand. And good mistress, kill me a red-hipped humblebee on the top of the thistle. And good mistress, do not fret yourself too much in the action. And good mistress, have a care the honey bag break not. I would be loath to have you overflown with a honey bag. Where's Mistress Mustard Seed?
Ready.
Give me your leave, good mistress. Pray you leave your courtesy.
Oh, what's your will?
Nothing but to help scratch. Oh. I should to the barber, mistress, for methinks I'm marvelously hairy about the face. And I am such a tender ass, if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear for music. Let us have the tongs and the bows.
Oh, or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Truly? Take a provident. I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire for a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I adventurous fairy, thou shalt seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee the nut.
I'd rather have a handful or two of dry peas, but I pray you, have none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon.
Oh, sleep thou, and I'll wind thee in my arms. Fairies be gone, be always away. Oh, so doth the woodbine, the sweet honeysuckle gently kiss the female ivy so it rings the barking fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, Robin. Seest thou the sweet sight? Her pity I do not, her dotage I do not begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors for this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. For she then his hairy temples had rounded with a coronet of fresh and fragrant flowers. And that same dew, sometime on the bud, was wont to swell like round and orient pearls. Now stood within the pretty flowerets' eyes, and like tears their own disgrace me well. When I had at my pleasure come to her, she in mild terms begged my patience. Then I did ask of her changeling child, which straight she gave to me, and fairy sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. Now that I have the boy, I will remove this hateful imperfection from off her eyes. And, gentle Puck, take the head of this transformed scalp of this Athenian swain, that when he awaking as other do, shall think no more of this night's accidents, but as a fierce vexation of a dream. But first I must release the fairy queen. Be as thou was wont to be, see as thou was wont to see. Dian's bud, or Cupid's flower, has such force and blessed power. Now, Mrs. Onion, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, my eyes do loathe this visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off his head. Titania, music call. And strike more dead than common sleep of all these five the sense.
Music, oh, music such as charmed sleep. Music still.
Now, when thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes, speak!
Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in enmity, and shall tomorrow midnight solemnly dance into Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it to all fair prosperity. There shall the faithful lovers be, wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
My very king attend Lord, I do hear the morning lark.
Now, my queen, trip we after the night's shade. We shall about the globe compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
For now our observation is performed, and since we have the wayward of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo and conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete they bathed the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding. For besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near seemed all one mutual cry. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind, so so flewed, so sanded, and their heads are hung with ears that sweep away the morning dew, crook-kneed and dew-lapped like Thessalian bulls, slow in pursuit, but matched in mouth like bells, each under each. A cry more tunable was never hollowed to, nor cheered with horn in Crete, in Sparta, nor in Thessaly. Judge when you hear. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep, and this Lysander. Well, this Demetrius and this Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent, come here and grace our solemnity. But speak, Aegea, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends! St. Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds but to couple now?
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world that hatred is so far from jealousy to sleep by hate and fear no enemy?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half sleep, half waking. But as yet, I swear I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly would I speak, and how do I bethink me so it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without pursuit of the Athenian law.
Enough! Enough, my lord, you have enough! I demand the law upon his head. They would have stolen away, they would, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me, you of your wife, and me of my consent, that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth. This their purpose hither to this wood, and I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helen on fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power is my love to Hermia melted as the snow. Now the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and pleasure of mine eye, is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed, there I saw Hermia, but as in sickness did I loathe this food, but as in health come to my natural taste. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to her.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Aegea! I will overbear your will. For in the temple by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. And as the morning now is something worn, our purposed hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity and come home.
These things seem small and indistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye when everything seems double.
So methinks. And I have found Demetrius like a jewel. Mine own, and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him? I do believe he hath bid us follow to the temple. Why, then we are awake. Let's follow him. And by the way, let us recount our dreams.
My cute cubs call me and I will answer. My next is fair Pyramus. Oh. Peter Quince, flute the gallows mender, snout the tinker, Starveling? God's my life. Stolen hence they left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream. Asked him when a man to say what dream it was. Methought I was. Oh, there's no man to tell me what methought I was. Methought I was. Methought I had. Man is but a patch full if you would offer thought methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I shall get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream, and that should be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I shall sing it at the latter end of the play, before the Duke.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Oh, I believe he's been transported.
Oh. If he comes not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
Oh, it is not possible. There is not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple. There are 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone through, we'd all been made men.
Oh, sweet bully Bottom!
Where are these hearts? Where are these lads?
Bottom, almost blessed hour, almost courageous day.
Masters, I am to discourse wonders, but ask me not to tell you what. For if I do, I am no true Athenian. Come on. I will tell you everything right as it fell out.
Oh, let us hear, sweet Bottom.
All I will say is that the Duke hath dined. Get your apparel together, good strings to your beards, every man look over his part, for the long and the short of it is, our play is preferred! And most dear actors, eat no onions or garlic, for we have to utter sweet breath, for I doubt not to hear them say, it is a sweet comedy. No more words, away! Go away. Go, go, go.
Strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. Oh, I never may believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys. Well, lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy. But howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
Well, our turns be your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours to not after supper in our bedtime? Well, where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play? Tease the anguish of a torturing hour. Call Aegea.
Here, my Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mask? What music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
There is a brief. How many sports are ripe? Make choice what your highness will see first.
Oh, the battle with the centaurs. To be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Will none of that. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. Well, that is an old device, and it was played when I from Thebes came last a conqueror. The thrice 3 muses, mourning for the death of learning, lay deceased in beggary. Well, that is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting for a nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love, Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief. Why, this is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How should we find the concord of this discord?
Well, a play there is, my lord. Some the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds until now, and now toil their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
Oh, no, my noble lord, it is not for you. It is nothing in the world. Unless you can find sport in their intents, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play, for never anything to be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in. Take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness sore charged, and duty in this service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
She said they can do nothing in this kind.
Well, the kind are we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do, and noble respect takes it in might, not merit.
So please, your grace, the prologue is undressed. Addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with goodwill. Oh, but you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill. To show our simple skill is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come but in despite. Oh, we do not come as minding to contest you, our true intent is. All for your delight we are not here. You should here repent you. Oh, the players are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you would like to know.
Ah, this fellow doth not stand upon points.
He hath writ his prologue like a rough colt. He knows not to stop. A good moral, my lord, for it is not enough to speak, but to speak the truth.
Yes, indeed, he hath played on his prologue like a child on the recorder. A sound, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at the show. But wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man was lying the rough cat cut the front of the wall, high wall, with two each lover sunder. And through walls chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper. This man with lime and with lanthorn dog and with moonshine. For if you would know by moonshine, did these lovers think no scorn. To meet it not his tomb there, this grisly beast which lion hide by name. The trusty Thisbe did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled her mantle she did fall, which lion fly with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds this trusty Thisbe's mantle smell, where with blade, with bloody blameful made, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. Huh? And this tearing in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, wall, moonshine, and lovers twain at large discourse, which here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord, one lion may when many asses to.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think, that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper, often, and very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, this stone doth show that I in that same wall, the truth is so. And this the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire lime and hair to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition that I ever heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night! With hue so black! Oh, night! Whichever art when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Oh, sweet, oh, lovely wall that stands between her father's ground and mine. Oh, wall, oh, sweet, oh, lovely wall. Show me thy cheek, through which I may blink with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, from whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stone for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. For deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. You will see, it will fall pat as I have told you. Yonder she comes!
Oh, wall, full often hast thou heard my moans. Oh, wall, full often hast thou heard my moans. For pardon, my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hair knit up in the ow.
I see a voice. Now will I to the cheek, so I can spy and hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kissed the wall's whole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou meet me at Ninny's tomb straight away?
Highness! Tide life, tide death. Come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and, being done, thus wall away doth go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best of this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse of imagination of men then.
It must be your imagination then, not theirs.
Well, if we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Oh, here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear, that smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar! Know that I once snugged the joiner, and the lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I, this lion, were to come in strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
Very gentle beast of a good conscience.
The very best at a beast, my lord, that e'er I saw.
This lantern does the hooded moon present. I, the man in the moon, seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lanthorn. How is it else the man in the moon?
He dares not come there, for the lanthorn, you see, is already in snuff.
I am no weary of this moon. What do you would change?
It appears by his small light of discretion that he is in the way. Yet in courtesy, for all reason, we must stay the time.
Proceed, moon.
Well, all I have to say is, this lantern represents the moon. I, the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush. And this dog, my dog.
Why, all these should be in the lanthorn, for you see, all these are in the moon. Oh, but silence, here comes Thisbe.
This is old Ninny's tomb.
Nice!
Where is my love?
And so the lion vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. Oh. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy golden, gracious, glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe sight. But stay, O spite! But mark, poor knight! What dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear! What, thy mantle good? Stained with blood. Approach, ye furies fell. Oh, fates, come, come, cut thread and thrum! Good quail, crush, good clue and quail!
Well, this passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Beshrew my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore nature didst thou lion's frame? Since lion Val here hath deflowered, my dear. Which is, well, no, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears, confound, outsword and wound the pap of Pyramus. I, the left pap of Pyramus. Oh, where heart doth hop. And now die I, thus. Now am I dead. Now am I fled. My soul is in the sky. Bye-bye. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Oh. And now, die. Die. Die.
Die!
Die.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover. And prove an ass!
Oh, Jed's moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover.
She will find him by starlight. Well, here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Oh, methinks she should not use a long one for such a Pyramus. I hope she will be brief.
She hath spotted him with her sweet eye.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my dove.
Ow!
Oh, Pyramus, arise. Speak, speak. Quite dumb? Dead? Dead? A tomb must cover thy eyes. These my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow calcium cheeks are gone, are gone. Lovers, make moan. His eyes were as green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come to me. With hands as pale as milk, lay him in gores that you have shorn with shears, his thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade my breast, imbrue. And farewell, friends. Thus Thisbe ends. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Walt too.
Yes.
No, assure you. The wall is down that part of their fathers. Would it please you to see the epilogue?
No! Epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse for when the players are all dead, there needs none to be blamed. Marry, if he that writ it had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisbe's garter, it would be a fine tragedy. And so it is, truly, and very notably discharged. Let's have more fun! The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall not sleep the coming morn as much as we this night have overwatched. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gate of night. Sweet friends to bed, a fortnight hold we this solemnity in nightly revels and new jollity.
Now the hungry lion roars and the wolf beholds the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores, all with weary work fordone. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night that the graves all gaping wide, everyone lets forth his sprite in the churchway paths to glide. And we fairies, that do run by the triple hecate's team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream, now are frolic. For not a mouse shall disturb this hollow house. I am sent with broom before, to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through this house give gathering lights. By the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar. And this ditty after me, sing and dance it, tripping.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace will we sing and blossom this place.
From now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue there create ever shall be fortunate. So shall the lovers three ever true and loving be, and the plot of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand. And this field do consecrate. Every fairy take his gate. Through this palace with sweet peace, and the owner of it blessed, ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest cock, if we have unearned luck now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.